Hi Gemini, this is your forecast for the month of July 2018. This is a general reading for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, or Gemini Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, the second week you have the Empress card. So for some of you, there's a strong tie to a Taurus person, but for others of you, this represents a mother figure. It could be your wife. It could be some woman that you're dealing with of importance. She could be, some official. Maybe she represents a corporation or a government. She could be somebody who owns property or land or holds power or authority. Or in some cases, maybe you share a history with this person. This is the woman of your dreams. And so this is a week where you're focused on the fruitfulness, the prosperity, the abundance in your life and your sense of health, happiness, and well-being. For some of you, especially if there was a focus on illness or a concern for a parent, you may be very focused on healing this week. For some of you, you're looking at the past, and this is all about, this ideal person that you want to connect to or that you connected to in the past, and issues of sensuality. You're focused on indulging yourself in some way, whether that's with luxuries or the smaller things in life that bring pleasure. You may be seeking material comfort or status, or you're looking at your social standing, or maybe you're trying to create the ideal environment for yourself. Maybe you're focused on your health, eating better foods, exercising. It could be, again, you're focused on perhaps a pregnancy, or you're trying to grow something. And maybe this could be a person having a baby, a child, or growing in your health, or growing your finances, growing a garden, growing a business. You are trying to cultivate something, and you may be planting the seeds that you hope to reap at a later date, because whatever this is, there's a gestation period. It takes time for you to nurture it and grow it. This could also be a week where you recognize some of the success of your hard work. You get a sense of fulfillment about something. There's some good fortune taking place. There's some luck, some opportunity. Or perhaps you recognize how your creativity is heightening. Your talents are blooming. And so you are moving forward in some kind of pursuit or endeavor and putting forth practical effort. This is also a week where you, again, may be focused on prosperity and, making sure that you are applying yourself is key. Now, the Empress has a strong focus on communication. There's a tie to Venus. Venus rules the throat. And so how you communicate with others is key in advancing your cause. And this is a week where Venus lends her charm to the way you relate to other people. So you may be able to smooth a difficulty over or be more diplomatic. And so your luck is enhanced as a result of that. So if you've been having a problem with somebody, you manage to work something out, or you extend yourself in ways where you develop some new connections, some better connections. But again, how you exert yourself is going to be important. And if you're feeling a sense of peace and well-being, you're likely to attract positive results. Now, if you are doubtful about what you have to offer, or who you are, or your faith in yourself, then you may tend to overcompensate. You end up being exploited, or your generosity is abused in some way, or you place yourself in a self-defeating situation. You are self-sabotaging. Now, for some of you, this is about, going too far as seeking pleasure. This is about excess, or being extreme in some way, or being extravagant or excessive. And this could swing on either side of the pendulum, doing too much of something or doing too little of something. Whatever your something is that brings you pleasure, could be gambling, eating, drinking, sugar, spending, sex, whatever it is, substance abuse, you are likely to, yield to that temptation. So you have to be more strategic in your efforts. This is not a week for you to simply expect for things to come to you. You actually have to put forth effort. And making some small changes can make a big difference for you in the future. Now, if you're working hard, whether you realize it or not, you are getting to that destination point. It may not feel like it, but remember, you're in a gestation period. Things take time to grow. So for some of you, if you've had this, challenging situation, it may be the best thing for you to take a short time out, something temporary. Give yourself a break, reorient, rethink about a situation, refresh yourself, and then get back in the game again. And so you'll gain more confidence by stepping back from a situation, becoming more objective. And something that you were ready to give up on, you may feel exhilarated about and ready to tackle again. So this is about remaining optimistic. Now, again, your expression, whether that is verbally or creatively, is important this week. Doing what you love, expressing your joy, and focusing on your sense of well-being, your health, your vitality. And in some cases, there's been a history of holding something back, and you need to release that in order to feel that sense of peace.